And here's the thing, right? I'm not saying that if you get a bad shot on an animal that you're a piece of shit and you're an unethical hunter. I'm just saying that you should be doing everything that you can do to eliminate that from happening. That's your responsibility as a hunter. When you decide to take part in this practice and take aim at a living thing, especially an animal, you have to be doing everything that you can do to minimize the craziness that happens in nature, the accidents that happen in nature. I've had bad shots on animals while trying to do everything that I can do and doing everything that I can do to prevent that from happening. And you probably will too. I probably will again. It's nature, right? But as a human, we have the ability to rationalize and to think and go, if I'm going to do this, I need to be doing everything that I can to do it right and to prevent those things from happening. I'm going to try now to do the best grouping that I can here, so I'm not going to talk as much. Starting to feel it in my shoulders. If you get into archery, even if you don't want to hunt, if you get into archery, it's definitely something very meditative about it. You just kind of zone out. It's being so good. We're not going to shoot this last one because my fletching's jacked up, but let's go check it out. Yeah, and it's important to be shooting a lot too, because when you're using these weird little muscles, I mean, I have friends that are pretty jacked up, and they're like, well, why can't I pull your bow back? And I'm sure they're thinking, I'm bigger than you, I lift more weights than you. You're using these really weird little muscle groups in your shoulder, right, to pull that back, and your back muscles pinching your shoulder blades together. So even if you're doing, your backwards rows and stuff like that, you're still not hitting those really fine little muscle groups that you don't hit when you're completely isolated or locked out, or doing shoulder presses, things like that. So when you're pulling a bow back, you're really hitting, like I said, these really weird little muscle groups that most times you don't hit if you're not doing the activity of pulling, if you're not doing the motion of pulling a heavy bow back. Right now my bow's set at 65 pounds, which isn't even, some people say that's a little overkill for a whitetail, but there's people that pull 70, 80 pounds for elk and whatnot. But I'm comfortable at 65, and I think you'll see on camera, I'm not doing one of these guys, like aiming up in the air, and shouldn't be doing that, in my opinion. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this grouping. Like I said, I knew I pulled that last one, and we'll see it on this film. This is my last shot, but everything else is pretty good. I think I'm gonna wrap up for today and end on a decent note. I have work to get done.
So, yeah.